I'm Eric Davis, Artistic Director of freeFall Theater, and I'm honored to be playing Ned Weeks in our production of The Normal Heart. And now, an exclusive, behind-the-scenes look into the making of our production. Theater's so much more about the journey and the process than the final product.
Our goal is to really capture everyone's hard work, the moments between the moments.
Really captures in a really unique way kind of the spirit of the group of artists that come together to do each show.
There's a casualness about this thing that might be, it'll come, it'll go. It's not a big deal. Where we're starting from is a place of really not knowing.
That's a huge challenge of this play, looking at it, like just trying to get into that place of being in the world of AIDS in this time.
Yeah, let's start at the very beginning because it's a very good place to start.
So we're going to begin the process of blocking, which is the actors get all their movements, where they're going to go. It's kind of like directing traffic.
Now, there are places where I will give you very specific blocking. You'll see the way I work. I'll be working with you. We will explore. We'll explore. I like to work in a meticulous way, just starting to lay a groundwork, and we'll keep coming back to it. So when you come up, it's like this.
So you want to panic from the...
It's, oh yeah, it's okay. Panic, right? You got to get him to pay attention. Yeah. You're dying. You're dying. In your mind, you're dying.
I don't know if Craig would be as heightened from the very beginning, or if you think that it would start to gradually once he's not paying attention.
We're not talking heightened. There is no heightened. There's save my life. Save my life. We have to start there. I like to create an environment in where they're dealing with more than they think they can deal with. I want the actors to have to deal with more than they think they can deal with. That kind of pressure creates opportunities for them to go where they don't know they're going. I just want you to yell this at them, just as a little experiment. Just yell, "You got to help me, Mickey." I know, right? But I want you to yell it.
Mickey, you have got to help me. I know that something is wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong.
Here, do it one more time. Do it one more time.
Mickey, you have to help me. I know something is wrong with me.
Do it again. Let the whole thing come out of that. Scream it and let the whole line come out of that. I will drive you crazy because I love to do things hundreds and hundreds of times. Oh, good. Good. I hope you'll enjoy it. Because I'll do it until I'll drive you nuts.
I hired Larry as artistic director to be the director of this production because I have incredible confidence in him, and I know what he believes about acting and about theater, and I agree with him in most areas of that. And he has an absolutely very different style in his approach to directing than I do.
Well, the city doesn't exactly have a burning interest in gay health.
Now here, this is where I want to adjust. No hostility. Yeah. Right now, you two guys are in this together.
I think with Larry, a lot of it is he wants the explosion of emotion, because then you know where it is, and then you can shape it, or you can pull it back, or you can form it to where it needs to be.
Let's do that again.
I've been with Gregory for 10 months now.
Mickey, that is very nice.
He's not even Jewish. Don't tell my rabbi.
Good. It's coming along. Coming along.
And Larry's a very different director, where we're really focusing on everything as we go. So it's much slower than we're used to working, but it's a fascinating process to work with Larry.
Alberts? Been seeing him.
That guy in the cowboy.
Now, okay. Now, here's the other thing: is why are you so guilty about it?
You'll just get on a roll and you'll start to go, and then he'll stop you. And then you go, and then he'll stop you. And then he'll go, and then you stop.
Why are you telling him this?
Because I want him to calm down. I
Exactly.
want him to not be so... So this
Exactly,
is
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, right.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, there were a few times when I'm like, oh, I'm expecting to be stopped, and so I slow down and look around, but he's saying, go ahead. I'm like, okay. I don't think I want this.
Oh, come on. You're gorgeous, and we're all going to follow you.
Fuck you. I accept.
With every ounce of strength you have, as loud as you can scream those lines, and take every pause out. Then we're going to do it again, and again, and again.
Why doesn't anybody believe me when I say I do not want a lover? Fucking crazy! Jews, dock out, final solution. I don't believe anybody in the whole wide world doesn't want to be loved. Felix, you don't remember me, do you? We've met, we've been in bed together, we kissed, we cuddled, we made love again. It was at the Bats a few years ago. You were cruising some blonde number, and I stood outside your door waiting for you to come back, and when you did, I don't fucking know what I'm saying.
He's good at getting things out of you. Sometimes it just gets a little, I don't know, much for me.
Tell him you hurt me. Just say that.
You hurt me.
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 Did he hurt you?
You hurt me.
Did he break your heart?
You broke my heart, Ned. Meisner, you're pushing the buttons, and Larry's very good at that. And I am not a whore.
Say that. I
am not a whore.
Say that again.
I am not a whore. And to a certain degree, Larry's approach causes conflict between the actor and the director, but that causes shit to come out. Crazy! Jews, dock out, final solution. I do not believe that anybody in the whole wide world doesn't want to be loved. Ned, you don't remember me, do you? We've been in bed together. We made love, we kissed, we cuddled, we made love again. I keep waiting for you to remember something, anything, but you don't.
Beautiful. What is happening now, and I really want you guys to remember this.
I feel like it's an extreme version of what he's trying to get, and I get he wants to work in extremes because that's going to provoke the reactions.
There was nothing left to hold on to, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to work towards. That's what I want you to think about.
He repeats it over. We have to work toward it. And I know we're working toward it. In the moment, it doesn't feel like you're working toward it. In the moment, it feels like you're not giving him what he wants, and you have to shut that off. And it's hard not to when you're starting to feel raw and exposed. So what was going on when I was laughing, there's a girl I dated in college. We dated again when we were both in LA 5 years later. And she broke up with me in LA the exact same way that she broke up with me in college. The exact same way. And I remember being in my car and yeah, devastated, but also laughing because I couldn't believe that I fucking allowed myself to let that happen again.
I know, and that's why I wanted to take that away, because this is not one of those moments.
Yeah. So now it's just trying to take that to the next step to get where he's looking for, and so I have to dig a little deeper inside and figure it out, I guess.
Well, we're more than halfway through the show with blocking. Today we'll review some stuff with the new wheelchair, getting around the gurney and setting up that room and making sure that everything fits and that Roxy can turn around and spin where she needs to spin.
Where's Roxy? Okay, come on out, Roxy. You're going to go from when you first come out. And then let's just nice and easy go through all of your moves.
Okay. Someone is going to have to tell the gay population fast.
You've been living with this for over a year? Where's the mayor? Where's the health department?
Oh, they know about it. Mostly my concern with the wheelchair is that it doesn't become the focus of her character, like, ooh, look, she's in a wheelchair. You know, the focus of all the work and of the play and is the story. To tell the story without having this become a distraction. It's just it's a part of her. Is that good?
That'll work good.
Do you want me to? I can come and do this anytime. Okay. You know, I don't need to take up time for the guys.
Okay, good. That's what I mean. We could do this early. Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm working on a new scene for the last few hours. This play is huge. It's huge. It's like falling into the rabbit hole, and it keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. You have a prop here. You have the bag of his ashes in your pocket. Yeah, you brought his ashes.
Can I have his ring or something? I mean, like a ring that
no, I want his ashes.
I think that's fundamentally not at all what gay people would have as an experience. No, but I think it's just a lack of understanding of what it is to be gay and what you have to face in life, and especially at the time of this play.
To have his ashes?
Yeah, the mother would never, ever, ever let that happen. I had a visceral reaction to the choice of having this bag of ashes.
I just think to generalize, Eric, you can't generalize it, but to say that's a gay thing, that's not a gay thing.
No, but you don't understand what I'm saying, and you won't understand what I'm saying.
I think it's a human thing.
Especially at this time, no fucking parent. It's just what gay men dealt with at this time and what continue to deal with is the fact that they cannot be accepted.
Right.
It's just a misunderstanding of that, since it's something that I'm trying to cope with as we get further into this process. That there are some things that I need to just get my head around here. There are a lot of things like this in the play right now.
Can I envision this real quick? A bag of his ashes. What does that mean?
He wants a little tiny baggie, like she's given him part of the ashes, like when you separate ashes to spread different places.
If somebody gave you a plastic baggie of Jill's ashes.
That's how you get them.
That's how you get them.
I would want to laugh if I saw somebody pull out ashes. I would think it was so absurd that I would laugh. And maybe it is. Maybe that's exactly the right move. But I know as an actor, if I ever heard somebody laugh, I feel like I would get taken out of it completely.
I don't want you to communicate it. I want you to live it.
I think that's where we, never mind, that's where we differ in storytelling. I believe that I'm not doing this just for myself. I believe that I'm doing this for 135 people out there.
I wouldn't fucking be here if I was doing it, if you had you doing this for yourself. Of course we're here for the same reason. Well, what I'm talking about is if you live it, they will get it.
Okay. I don't agree, but I will live it, and whether they get it or not doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. But if you live it, they will get it. That's the only way they will get it. Look, you don't like it, we won't do it.
I would love to have something to
I just want to understand it as something that I don't know. I don't understand that.
No, forget it.
But as long as
preview night, it's cut.
If we get any laughs,
it's already cut.
Part of Larry's job is to make bold choices. Part of all of our jobs is to make bold choices, and bold choices like that on first hearing can elicit a visceral reaction. So
a ring is as strong.
I would love that. I would love to personalize him by this was his ring, and I think I can make that, I can sell that.
What happened really was a breakdown of communication, because as the day went on, it's opened a whole door of communication between the actors and the director. So it's good sometimes for things like that to get to that point to open the door of communication, especially when the communication's not working.
Where are we at then?
5:53. Our next break is in 27 minutes.
All right. Let's do it again from the top, please.
His mother wanted him back in Phoenix before he died. This was last week when it was obvious, so I get permission from Emma and I bundle him all up and I take him to the airport in an ambulance, and the pilot wouldn't take off. And I refused to leave the plane. He would have been proud of me. Love working off of Eric because he provides so much support. I mean, he and I know each other's, we've known each other for 20 years now, so I know when I look in his eyes and he's giving me the support, I totally feel that. So it's really nice to feel that and allow myself to go a little further than I thought I was going to, perhaps. So I paid him and his mother, and we found an undertaker who cremated him for $1,000, no questions asked.
It's time for a break.
All right.
I think this is actually as real as it gets. And that's kind of the point, is that there's nothing fake about what we're doing up there in terms of, yeah, we're saying other people's lines, but feeling the same emotions that anyone would feel if they were in that situation. That's acting.
I'm confident what's going to happen here by opening night will be something absolutely breathtaking, not because of me, but because of what will be in those actors. You have that 5% of actors who understand and have the ability to actually, every night of the performance, create it anew. Living in the moment, they're actually creating it for the first time. And that's the magic of great theater. When you watch it, you actually believe it's the first time these people, these actors, these characters have ever spoken these words. It's the first time they've ever gone through these events. Very few actors can do that. Very few. But we've got a cast who I see the way they're working, and I know that I am absolutely confident that they will create these events for the first time every night. And for an audience, it's the most powerful, moving thing you can witness.
My name's Tommy Boatwright. Why don't you write that down?
Jews, Dachau, final solution? What kind of a date is this?
Just do something!
Do you and Felix mind if I spend the night on your sofa just one night? I don't want to go home. God, I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
It's going to be quite stunning.
Quite frankly, it's no longer just your disease, though you seem to think it is.
Oh, I do I? And you're here to take it away from me, is that it? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret, doctor. You can have it. I didn't want it in the first place. Do you think it is my good fortune to have the privilege of watching young men die?